Salut pour tous et soyez les bienvenus dans le programme Planeta Kitab avec Ede Zanetti. We are talking about corporate ESG and the role of the CSO, the environmental and social governance programs, and the role of the corporate sustainability officer. We talked about public and private policies. We talked about the investors and their aversion to risks. We showed the risks. And then we talked about greenwashing. We looked into the 4 types of greenwashing we have. And we start talking about the transformative role that the corporate ESG has on bringing a new value to corporations. We talked about this new value when we looked into the investors. But now we are talking about a national policy for payment for environmental services that we have in Brazil. So this national policy allowed to any landholder in Brazil, public or private, to offer their ecosystem and or environmental services to those companies, to those corporate looking into robust environmental and social governance programs. So towards this new policy, the landholders can state or can implement technological alternatives that will generate those ecosystem services. And then there was a complementary decree made by the Brazilian government, which allowed the companies to negotiate long-term deals with the landholders on those social and environmental services they are providing. This is the green CPR we have in Brazil, which is a note that the landholder can emit and capitalize upfront the money it needs to implement the activities that will generate the ecosystem services. So those 2 instruments, they allow the landholder to put their services into the market and to the companies to access those services. And this green note, allows for them to negotiate long-term deals. For example, a company can buy 5, 6, 10 years of carbon credits for a landholder, and this is a good deal for both of them. The company has a assured supply of the services, and the landholder has an assured consumer, a client for their services. So this is a way of helping companies and landholders to implement those high-value corporate ESG programs. And that's the subject of our whole episodes here. Let God's peace and the love that builds be our weapons on our daily struggle for justice. Ede Zanetti for tous les amis africains.